music. And he says, yeah, man, I listen to music. I said, you know, I'm a musician. He says, yeah. I said, yeah. And at the time, I was a rapper. Only a rapper, and I was known as Lorenzo. And so I tell him, yeah, bro, my name's Lorenzo. And he stopped. He says, you're Lorenzo? I said, yeah, bro. He's like, man, I was just listening to your song yesterday, you know? And I thought that was such a beautiful moment that I was the person that he was listening to. And you know, when he needed to make a phone call, it just so happened the creator put me at the other end of the phone, and I got to talk to him. And we eventually met, you know, and he came to our youth gathering, and we had a very beautiful moment. But after that, I thought to myself, you know, I won't always be able to be at the other end of the line for somebody. It's just not humanly possible. But I can write a song. I can write a song that's dedicated for those people that are going through that struggle that a lot of us have been through. Especially if you're First Nation, you know it. You've been affected by it. So this song right here is followed by a traditional song that I composed. And this one's called The Best of Me. It goes like this. Gave this place the best of me, 'cause it wasn't good enough. Failure is the recipe, who's most young, down on you luck. Made my way through broken dreams, lost family, friendships. Waded through dark memories, see demons I contend with God. No, I ain't no angel, but maybe I could save someone that's focused on me in love. Run down a barrel of a loaded gun. It's so hard to trust someone, you won't even trust yourself. So hard to love someone, you don't even love yourself. Everything you do just never works. Wanna find a place where it never hurts. Take away the pain, I feel so cursed. Wanna ask for help, but it just gets worse. Is this hell or is this earth? Is this lonely person worth? What's the purpose for my birth? I feel so lost and nothing works. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I can't walk another mile on my own. If you see the dark that I've seen and the struggle, you wouldn't walk another mile on your own. Gave this place the best of me, 'cause it wasn't good enough. People wanna mess with me, push buttons like I would a rock. Is it just a test for me? Sometimes I feel like giving up. Ain't that a sign that my mind has changed? Well, it isn't like in yesteryears, although it feels so similar. Taste of whiskey on my breath, burning is familiar. Getting rowdy, crowd here, but no one wants to deal with you. Ain't that a sign that the times have changed? I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I can't walk another mile on my own. If you see the dark that I've seen and the struggle, you wouldn't walk another mile on your own. But I'm working on a better me, mentally and physically. I battled with depression. It took its toll spiritually, but music was my weapon. On the battleground to set me free. I fought the darkness to the light and realized I am a seed that grew from roots into a tree. In me there is medicine. Stand strong through the stormy winds and be there for my brethren. Never again will I cross the line. When the ranges, who am I know that answer in my mind. The Anishinaabe, I am alive. I live for love and family ties. Standing strong, I can rely on that strength to get me by. When times get hard, they will supply strength and spirit in my life. Ray of hope to set me right, and I won't have to wonder why. I'm here again another night. On my journey, learn to fly. I made my goals, I set my sight. Embrace the winds of change again. There's turbulence in every flight, 'cause lessons learned will shake your wings up. Lessons earned, control of fright. Don't let the darkness send your way. Stop your heart from doing right. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Gonna make it if I gotta on my own. seen the dark and I've been through the struggle. I'll go the extra mile on my own. See the light at the end of the tunnel. Gonna make it if I gotta on my own. And I just want to end my performance here with a little bit of a spoken word poem, because you know I say a lot of positive things. I speak very positively about my experience as an Anishinaabe person, but the reality is we don't all have it that good. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of negativity that still exists around the existence of being Indigenous, being Anishinaabe, being Mohawk, Ongwe, Onwe in your own territory. And so there's something I always need to say to Canada, because every time someone bumps into me on the street, they have this something quickly to say. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. That's the joke for Canada. So nice, so apologetic. But once you understand the history of Canada, the real history of Canada, the treatment towards Indigenous people, you start to realize that's a facade. And so I wrote this poem. It's called I Know You're Sorry. And it goes like this. All is not forgotten when someone is forgiven. Words I say to soften up the hardness that I'm living, and I hate to say indifference is becoming my religion, but I haven't learned to pray in ways to satisfy tradition. When I think about identity, I think about my language, how my folks were taught it would be to my advantage. To learn a foreign tongue, they could not foresee the damage. Damn shame when it happens, you don't see it till it passes. So where's all the support for Anishinaabe moving classes? Assimilation tactics left the room for us to practice, and I really wish I could adjust. Yeah, I really wish I could have just listen with my heart and not my ego. I was fragile, conditioned by the world to think my culture wasn't passed down, but I learned the generosity. It's in my genealogy, so forget all the bureaucracy and keep all your apologies. I know you're sorry, because you're more lost than me. Your land's across the ocean and I'm right where I should be. And I reckon this damnation will force reconciliation down the throats of our survivors and the people it's displacing. I know you're sorry, and now you call on me to fix the broken hearts created by your policies. And these are the things that I think I know. I am but a leaf on a tree that grows with roots in the ground like a seed that's sown in the dirt of the earth is where I was born. It's where I will return when this journey ends and I've earned what I've learned. So tell me to get over it. I'm so damn over it. Still everything in sight and teach me about private ownership. Leech everything you like and teach me about pride of ownership. Leech my inherent rights and tell me that I never owned this shit. As generations pass, you'll act as if you never noticed it. Well, as kids committing suicide as a way out of the hopelessness, I know you're sorry. Say you're not to blame. Fill your heart to brim with guilt, but not an ounce of shame. Break branches off our family trees until it's times of change. But the focus of this genocide at root remains intact. So instead of killing Indian kids, why don't we kill this Indian act? Leonard Sumner, Indigenous Thank you all for being here and listening to what I have to say. My name is Leonard Sumner from the Little Saskatchewan First Nation located in Manitoba. I'm an Anishinaabe person, and that's all I have to say. We got you.